But yeah, we got COVID, and so like then we're just watching, reading articles, and like, you know, we're seeing that like even people that we know, who know us as friends and we get along, whatever, it wasn't that bad for us, but yet they can't change their opinion about it. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like it's kind of frustrating in a way, but like I don't take it personally, but like it is frustrating because you want to be like, hey man, like it might not be as bad as you think it is,
right? And
you don't have to live in that type of fear, you know, like that's not healthy, man.
Yeah,
you know, and when you see someone that is like still holding on to something that is like not healthy for them,
yeah,
it's tough to watch. Like that's how I see it sometimes with some of the people I talk to. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh man, like fear's got a hold of you.
Yeah,
it's not really the facts anymore. It's just the facts that feed that fear.
Yeah,
and man, I don't like seeing that in people. I don't like seeing people live scared.
I wish people had that amount of fear about their health before this, or just their health in general. Like if you're so scared of this virus.
Yeah.
And you know, because there's research out there that suggests if you are a healthier, viable person who doesn't have a comorbidity, who takes care of themselves, then you're less likely to be hospitalized or die from COVID.
Yeah.
But nobody wants to talk about that either.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's, as you know, as health professionals like we are, I mean, it's just that's, from day one, that's been the big frustration.
Yeah. Like, we shouldn't have had a global pandemic for people to all of a sudden be so concerned about their own health and the health of others.
Well, you know, what it really shows is when it comes to your personal health, it is hard to take care of it.
Yeah.
I mean, to really take care of it, control your eating urges, to not, eat sugary foods and processed foods that aren't good for you.
Yeah.
And to exercise every day.
Right.
Even though you're working a 9 to 5, like, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to take care of yourself.
There are
and
certain
if you're told
that have to be made that people don't want to make.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Even in a pandemic.
Yeah.
Right. Like people still won't exercise. But that's the thing that is the toughest about health and fitness is it's psychological.
Yeah.
It's like 100% psychological.
Right.
Rarely will you have like a blood disorder or like hormone imbalances, like, or thyroid issues where you're just like obese. Like that happens.
Yeah.
But it's not like that's everybody.
Right.
That's not even the majority.
Yes.
So everything else is just like you got to be able to convince yourself mentally to do it.
Yeah. It's hard.
And it's a struggle.
It's really hard. I mean, we've seen, I've worked with probably over 100 people at this point in my career, and getting close to it.
Yeah.
And we just see a lot of the same things. And it's like, these are all things that you can fix if you sacrifice just a little bit and you make just a little bit of change.
Yeah.
And they just can't do it.
Well, the people we train can, yes. and that's how that's literally the process of being a trainer. Slow, habitual changes.
Over time. Yeah, that make a big difference. But,
and that's from like forming a relationship, being there for them when they're not feeling well, and they're like, yeah, I don't need to work out, and you're like, yeah, but let's just do this. Let's do this instead.
Yeah.
Let's make an exception. It's not going to be a hard workout, but you problem solve their life for them when it comes to their health and fitness.
Yeah.
And a lot of people need that.
Yeah.
It's almost like that should be a government job.